Hey, great day, guys. It's the end of the year. Let's get it. I hope you guys had an amazing year. Hope you had the best year ever. Okay. If you didn't, okay, and the only way you would know that you didn't is if that you looked at your goals and you reviewed what your goals were. Notice the ones that you accomplished. Notice the ones that you missed. Okay. And this is the time to set up. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. And writing out your goals, having a plan for next year helps you be prepared so you can get ready to take on all of your new goals and become the new person that you've always wanted to be. Okay, so I wanted to give you a couple goal setting tips to help you get clear goals, to help you get to that Habakkuk 2:2. Okay, because in the Bible it says that we should write the vision, make it plain. Okay, and then the next step is we should read it. Okay, if you go to Habakkuk 1:2, it says that we need to have faith when we're writing. Okay, so when you're goal setting, number one, it should be you. It should be your desires. So that means you need to spend some time with yourself. Maybe take a vacation when it's just you. Maybe a daycation at a hotel with just you. Or if you have a lot of kids or a big family like I do, maybe you just need to wait until your wife and your kids go to sleep and you spend some time with you and get to know the things that you want. Okay, over the past weekend, well, actually all year, we've been looking at like $1 million houses because that's something that I want. And last weekend we had the like courage, I had the faith to actually go see it in person because I've been looking at one particular house. And one thing I love is cars, if you know me, and it has this 20-car garage. Okay, it has a 20-car garage, and I started thinking about this 20-car garage, and I'm like, well, if I'm gonna have a 20-car garage, what kind of cars I'm gonna have in this 20-car garage? You know, so I started writing down my dream list of cars that I'm gonna collect in my 20-car garage. Okay, so number one, they need to be specific. Okay, so you need to have an actual goal. Number two, they need to be measurable. You know, for instance, in my wholesale company, my goal is 1.2 million a year. Okay, and when you break that down over 12 months, that's $100,000 a month. And when you break that down into five deals, on average, I need to average $20,000 a deal. See, that's exactly how that's exactly my goal. And those are all different goals that you need to write down. And then they need to be achievable, right? So you have to have a strategy of how you're going to actually accomplish that. So I reviewed my goals from last year. We hit that mark. And in order to hit that mark, we pulled 200,000 records. So this year, I know in order to hit that mark again, I need to pull 200,000 records. Okay. I need to market via RVMs. I need to market via cold calls and produce at least 5 to 7 leads a day in order to hit that number. And all of those things should be in your goals. Okay. Your goals need to be relevant. You just can't put random stuff out there that you never dreamed about before. You actually have to believe in these goals. It just can't be random. Let's just say that you're in a tax bracket where you're making, $10,000 a month right now. You can't just randomly say, hey, I'm going to be making $2 billion a month. All right. It's not in the same atmosphere. Right now, I don't want you to limit your goals, but I do want you to make them achievable. Okay. So when you're making your business goals, make sure you make personal goals behind that. Real wealth is about becoming a different person, not just about how much money you make. Okay. And then lastly, time. Okay. You need to set a time. Okay. This is important because when you're writing down these goals, you need to, number one, like I said, have faith. You need to write them down and then you need to read them. Okay. We need to read them in the morning. We need to read them in the day and we need to read them at night. When you read them that much and you have a time set by it. So let's just say you want to accomplish a certain goal by March. You're going to be reading that 3 times a day. And then it's going to start clicking right here in your brain that by March, this has to be done. And so your brain is going to start figuring out how you can get it done by March. God is going to put his grace on it as well and say, how can I help him get this done by March? And literally it'll be done in March because your mind, God, and yourself, they're all on one alignment, and you're able to get that done. Father, Son, and Holy Ghost is the Trinity. You need that. Okay, so whenever you're making goals, remember to use the SMART method, so that way you can get your goals down, you can make them tight, you can make them achievable, you know, and get to whatever you aspire to do. Okay, so do me a favor. I want to hold you guys accountable. In the comments below, drop down 5 of your top goals into the comments below, and then that way I'll read them, I'll comment on them, and see how I can help you accomplish those goals. You guys have an amazing day. Let's get it.